Lads, this is crazy. This is crazy. The get-in price for the Fever versus the Sky is $7. I repeat, the get-in price for the Fever versus the Sky is $7. And it's only going to go down. It is only going to go down. $7. $7. $7. Tickets being bought up for a while. W's got the money. Resellers sick though. Unfortunately, not all these tickets are being bought. Actually, in fairness, it was a sellout straight away. The resellers, the WNBA got their money, but it just is a sign. And I mean this, by the way, it is a positive thing that anyone who wants to go to the game can get their ticket. That is a positive thing. No way to talk about that otherwise. It is a positive thing. And I gotta say, for fans, it is a positive thing. However, for people in the stadium, you basically can't pay people to go. You cannot you basically cannot pay people to go to these games because it is as good as free to get in. It may as well be free, completely free to get in than $7. It is cheaper to get into one of these stadiums, to this arena, than it is to I don't know, buy a beverage. You could probably get a bottle of Coke or heck, it's America. It might as well be a freaking, and instead of a cup of Coke, it might as well be a bucket of Coke. I was trying to think of what it's called, the kind of American cups that they'd have at these games, but let's be real, it might be a bucket of Coke. It is definitely more expensive to buy a bucket of Coke than than buy a ticket for this game. Your beverages might cost more than the ticket. And not even will cost more than the ticket. So look, I have to say, it's a good thing if you're in Chicago and you want to go to the game. It is, no question about it, it's a good thing. If you're in Chicago and want to go to the game, go. Go, I mean, look, it's the United Center. It's a big game. A big arena. And if you're a Sky fan, or if you're a Fever fan, or you just want to do something on a Saturday night, if you just don't have anything else to do on a Saturday night, and that's not a lot of people do have better things to do than watch WNBA games. I don't. I'll be watching it. But yeah, I think it'll be a fun game. It'll be fun watching Ari McDonald see if she can cook. It'll be fun seeing if Angel Reese can cross 40% from the field for the first time. She might have had over 40%. She can cross 50% from the field for the first time this season. That'll be a fun one. But yeah, it's all around, it'll be a fun game. Again, do I think it'll be a good game? Probably not. But do I think it'll be fun? Sure. I think this will be fun. But for me, this is kind of scary for the W. That these tickets were $100 getting before the Caitlin Clark injury. And we are now looking at a situation where instead of being $100 getting, it's $7. It's $7. And I understand the WNBA have made their money. I understand everything else. I understand. But long term, it's not great when the hype is surrounding one player. Regardless of ticket sales, there's no greater proof than this. It does not matter. You can have Angel Reese there. You can have any other players there. You can have Aaliyah Boston, who's one of the biggest names in the WNBA. As you'll see, by the way, this viewership is going to have crazy viewership, just like the Fever set another record on Ion when they played the Sun. They set a record on Ion against the Sun for a game that it was Fever against the worst team in the WNBA. The Fever are still the most popular team in the W, even without Caitlin Clark. But it's just that even though they're the most popular team in the W, there is such a big difference between the Fever with Caitlin and the Fever without Caitlin. Because the Fever with Caitlin are one of the most popular teams in basketball, period. Like, they are, ironically, I would say this, other than the playoffs and what's happening right now, up until these playoffs, the Fever were a more popular team than the Pacers. They were the most popular team in Indiana. However, we've now obviously got a situation where the Pacers are in the freaking NBA Finals by doing the kind of opposite of what the Fever did, by building through their young players, keeping their players, and not going and getting over-the-hill vets. Not overpaying for over-the-hill vets, but look, it is what it is. The front office made mistakes this year. The good thing is the Caitlin Clark and Leah Boston are on rookie deals. You have another year to make up for it. Fine, get young players in their 20s. They don't have to be super young, but get players in their 20s. Keep Sophie. Maybe keep Coulson. Keep Dewana if she wants to play on a minimum. But other than that, yeah, the Indiana Fever have got to they're in a decent long-term spot. They're in a bad short-term spot. They pulled the 2013 Nets, but the good thing is they didn't give up any of their future picks. They didn't give up a future pick, but it is scary how much of this league relies on the Caitlin Clark effect. Like, and no matter what the league wants to say, they are incredibly reliant on it. And it's so funny. People are genuinely like, the league, why are the league just marketing one player? It's like, because that player goes down, the league's going to fail. And I'm like, the league is not really marketing Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is all organic. It's just hype. There's a big difference between the league pushing a player and there being organic hype. And unfortunately, like the NBA, like LeBron got his hype and they pushed LeBron. Like, there are players that have organic hype. Steph Curry was all organic hype. The NBA didn't really start pushing Steph until 2015. Steph was all organic hype. Jimmer was all organic hype. No one had to market Jimmer for that. No one had to market Steph Curry. No one had to market LeBron, realistically. No one had to market Michael Jordan. The league saw things that were going well and they stuck to them and they pushed. The problem is with the WNBA is that there's not one player that has had that type of impact on the league other than Caitlin Clark. It is genuinely an issue. It is an issue that not needs to be solved, but you just got to keep things going if you're the WNBA. Maybe somebody picks it up at some stage. And like, look, as good as Juju is, she's not that interesting to watch play basketball. Look, I've watched USC a lot. She's not that fun to watch play ball. Like, we can be honest, Juju's not the most fun exciting player to watch. Like, she's fine. She's an absolutely fine basketball player, but it's not like she's an S. Like, she's not Caitlin. She's not. Heck, she might not even be as fun as Paige to watch. But yeah, it's all around. It is an interesting thing. It is an interesting thing when it comes to the Fever, just how much of their hype is relying on Caitlin Clark. And the scariest part about all this is that the Fever are still the most popular team in the WNBA without Caitlin Clark, and they still have a $7 get-in price, and it's going to be not half empty. There's going to be at least 4,000 empty seats. And this is for an away game for the Fever. There are Chicago Sky fans that will not go to the game because Caitlin Clark is not playing. That's the craziest thing about it. There are literal Sky fans that will not go to this game because Caitlin's not playing. Which, again, is crazy. But anyway, yeah. That is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.